Step number 1 to getting more views on Instagram Reels in 2024 is making sure that you're creating content that's 5 to 8 seconds long, because by far, this is the best length content right now. I'd strongly suggest avoiding any content that is 9, 10, 11 seconds long, or that's 4 or 3 seconds long, simply because 5 to 8 is going to be that sweet spot. And if you make it too short, it's going to look like spam to Instagram. And if you make it a little bit longer, and yes, a 1 second difference can have a huge difference. I mean, think about it. Think about the difference between a 7-second video and a 10-second video. That's almost 50% larger if you think about it. So think about it in terms of people watching the content and people not watching the content. It's going to make a massive percentage difference to Instagram. Now, there are 3 different types of content that you can create that work really well at this 5 to 8 second length. The first is going to be a piece of content that has a hook on it and then tells you to read the caption. The second type of content is going to have a hook on the screen and then a bunch of text on the screen. And essentially what this is going to do, it's going to make the reader try to read all the text, and then the video is going to loop and they're going to have to watch it again. And then that third type of content that can fit 5 to 8 seconds are going to be memes. One of the most successful things that you could do on Instagram in 2024 is take a popular meme that's going around, because Instagram's already pushing it out, and then make it relatable for your ideal audience. And if you're able to do this, it's going to get tons of shares, it's going to get tons of engagement, because it's really going to relate to people, and Instagram is going to push out this piece of content like crazy. In fact, the majority of people that I see right now going viral on Instagram Reels, it's not for a piece of content that they created, it's for a meme that they posted and made relatable to their audience, and this ends up being the thing that blows them up and then gets them a ton more views on all of their other content. But that's not the only thing you need to be doing differently on Instagram in 2024. You also need to make sure you're doing something different within your captions. You're getting people to favorite your account, and you need to do the one other thing I'm going to share with you towards the end of this video, which makes by far the biggest difference in how many views you do or don't get on Instagram. And if you're not getting the views that you want to right now, you're not going to want to miss it. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free Instagram growth course. You can get it at the pinned comment below. This is going to share with you things that I never have revealed before on YouTube, like different settings that you need to be putting on your Instagram to grow quicker. When it comes to creating longer captions on Instagram right now, ideally they should be 125 to 300 words long. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that you're spacing them out. The first line should be a really good hook. Then every other line should have good spacing in between it. You should be using emojis to help capture an emotion. And the final line that you have should be a call to action. But remember, it needs to be a single call to action. You need to be getting people to share the content, comment on the content, or follow you. Those are the only 3 things you should get them to do. You should not get them to like the content, shouldn't get them to save the content, and remember, only one of those things. Because if you tell somebody to do all 3, they're going to end up doing none of them. If you tell somebody to do one of them, it's going to drastically increase the odds that they do it. And think about it. Even if you get double the amount of people to do it, that makes a massive difference in how many views you end up getting, especially when one share on Instagram equates to an extra 400 views on your post. This is an incredibly important metric for you to be getting right now. If you really want to start increasing the amount of engagement that you're getting on Instagram Reels, you need to make sure that you're starting to get people to favorite your account. So essentially what you want them to do, and you can walk them through this, is to click follow, and then they need to add you to their favorites. If they add you to the favorites, guess what this is going to do? This is going to skyrocket the odds that they actually see your content. If you get more people to add you to favorites, more people are going to see every single post that you do, and guess what? These are going to be your most loyal people that are also going to share your content when you want them to share it, or that are going to engage with it. So if you get people to begin doing this, guess what ends up happening? It increases the baseline amount of views that you get. I'm sure that you've probably noticed right now that you're going to get a guaranteed amount of views no matter what, simply because of how many followers you have. The more followers you have, the more views this is going to be. But the way that you can actually increase this, and the fastest way to increase this, is to get more people to favorite your account, because then Instagram is going to predominantly show your content to them. This is going to mean 2 things. 1, your new videos are going to get more views, and 2, all of your old videos are then going to get recommended to them, and it's going to skyrocket the amount of views that you're getting across your whole catalog on Instagram. And this could actually actually resurface one of your old videos on Instagram into the Instagram algorithm before. And if you haven't had this happen yet, it's called a delayed explosion, where a week later, 2 weeks later, sometimes even a month later, one of your posts on Instagram ends up gaining traction and going viral. In fact, this is one of the #1 ways for you to get more views on Instagram, is to get your old videos to get kicked back into the algorithm. And one of the easiest ways for you to do this is not only just leaving those posts up, but also reposting your content. I know what you're thinking right now. Rob, I don't want to repost my content because my audience isn't going to be happy with me. Well, here's the deal. If you go into your analytics right now, you can actually see what percentage of views are coming from your audience, what percentage of people are coming from non-followers. If you're getting a lot of non-followers watching your content, then it's not your followers that are seeing your content. It's people that don't follow you, which is exactly why reposting your content without the Instagram watermark, which by the way, if you go to this website right here, you're actually going to be able to download Instagram videos, either yours or somebody else's, without the watermark. And this is how you actually end up doing this. This is also the way that you could end up creating memes on Instagram. Now, before I share with you exactly the best type of engagement that you can get on Instagram right now that's going to skyrocket your views, hint, it's not likes and it's not saves, I need to make sure you're taking advantage of the 3 best formats that Instagram is pushing right now. The first one, like I've shared several times in this video, are going to be memes. The second are going to be reels, ideally short reels. And then the third type of content you need to make sure that you're creating are 2 post carousels. Essentially what it should be is it should be a meme or an infographic plus a video that has to do with that meme or infographic, because this is one of the easiest ways to make sure that you're adding a good hook, because a lot of creators right now, and you're probably guilty of this, aren't good at creating hooks in their content, but they're really good at creating a hook with an infographic or a photo like this post right here. And essentially what that's able to do is really hook somebody in and get them to watch that piece of content. And this is one of the easiest ways for you to be able to take advantage of big brands within your space, or celebrities within your space, or breaking news within your space, be able to attach yourself onto this, and this skyrockets your views. Now, when it comes to the best form of engagement to be getting, you need to make sure you're getting people to share your content. 1 share equals 400 views right now, or around 400 views. So the more shares you could get, the more views you're going to get, and this is going to skyrocket your reach and engagement. So right now, I would have 50% of your call to actions be something along the lines of follow. I would have 50% of them be something along the lines of shares. Now, since you're so serious about growing on Instagram, and you know that 2024 is the best year ever to grow on Instagram, if you want to make more money from Instagram, or you want to grow quicker on Instagram, then I personally want to help you. In fact, I want to look at your account and tell you everything that I would be doing differently. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you, for us to be able to work together one-on-one. The opportunity to grow on Instagram and this organic reach we're currently seeing are not going to last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back from seeing the growth like the creators that I share with you in this video. The first one is that you haven't implemented the tips that I just shared with you. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my Instagram mentorship program yet. That's literally going to guarantee that I help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 25,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 1,000 followers if they implemented every piece of advice that I share with them. Now, since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume you're probably above average. So the odds of you gaining over 25,000 followers are probably quite high. And if you want results like that, go to the link in the description below right now and sign up, because there are limited spots available. I'm going to be telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'm going to send you new post ideas, and I'm going to critique your content to guarantee that you get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days. It doesn't matter what your niche is or what your background is. This program is going to help you get followers more easily and quicker, so that you don't have to spend endless hours trying to figure out the things that I already know about exactly how to grow your account. In fact, I just helped this creator in the program, and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. I helped this creator, they gained over 150,000, and this creator over 200,000 followers. If you want results like that, and I want you to be my next success story, go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow on Instagram. It is easier than ever to grow right now, but you need to take advantage of this opportunity. And what's better than an opportunity where you're literally going to grow on Instagram or get your money back, 0 questions asked? Again, there are limited spots, so go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.